The question I have today is, how can I be anti-racist? How can I be against white supremacy? What can I do? What can I do? This is directed to all the nice white people who follow me, all the wonderful white people in my congregation who are committed to anti-racist work, to all the people who are curious about joining in this project to make an anti-racist America. Here's the first step. You've got to be a zero tolerance for racism person as a spiritual discipline. Zero tolerance. When the thought rises up in your mind that you're wondering about why they are looting and why they are angry and why are they still complaining about slavery when it was so long ago and how you didn't do it, like when those thoughts rise up in your mind, when a thought rises up in your mind about indigenous people and alcohol, or a thought rises up in your mind about Asian people and Latinx people and the stereotypes that rise up in your mind, you've got to rebuke those stereotypes as lies in the name of all that is holy, and ask yourself why, and do some spiritual work about that. If you want to be an anti-racist, when you encounter racism at the dinner table with Uncle Bob or your own mother and father, when you encounter racism at work and you can tell that a colleague is being racist toward another, or at the water fountain, you decry it, you call it out, you stand up against it right then and there. That's what it means to be anti-racist. When you want to be an anti-racist, you are voting for the policies that are anti-racist. You are standing up for the right for people to vote. You are spending your money in ways that are anti-racist. You are putting some money in the African American community. You are not consuming racist people. You are not consuming racist ideologies. You are not sharing and passing racist information on Twitter and Facebook, because even when you share it to talk against it, you're giving it publicity, and that is not okay. If you want to be an anti-racist, join me in the Anti-Racist Project, then you cannot be for racist policies toward Puerto Rico or racist policies toward urban areas. You cannot be for Republicans that are racist, and you most certainly cannot be for Mr. Trump, who is a white supremacist running the White House with white supremacy as an ideology. These are just some truths. I'm inviting you to come, consume the resources, take the masterclass, study the stuff. Yes, let's cry. Yes, let's mourn, but let's make a choice today. Zero tolerance on racism. Because I can't